Hey guys, I'm going to try to record this again. I recorded it earlier today and I had a subscriber inform me that there was music playing in the background, which was a mistake. I must have uploaded it with music from iMovie without me realizing it, and I had deleted it. I don't save them on my computer, I just upload them and that's it. So I have to re-record this really quick. But I kind of wanted to read the description on the backs of some of them anyway, so I'm just going to get right into it. I said in my last video, I've been very lucky on randombuzzers.com. I didn't even know they had giveaways, and I kept seeing on Twitter that people were winning, and I decided to look at it. So I figured it out, and for the past 3 weeks, I've won ARCs. Which has been really awesome. So the first one that I won was Orchards by Holly Thompson. And this book's graphics inside, it's like all illustrated on like the sides of pages. That's like a stingray. In the beginning of every chapter has this with the title. And it is written in verse, if you can't tell. And I do realize, I believe this came out the 11th of this month, at least it says it on the side of the book, but I'm just going to read the back because I haven't heard really anything about this. I do have a review up on Goodreads, so if you do want to learn more about it or what I thought, you can put it, or check out my Goodreads. The link should be down below, but let me just read the back. After a classmate commits suicide, Kana Goldberg, a half-Japanese, half-Jewish American, wonders who was responsible. She and her cliquey friends said some thoughtless things to the girl. Hoping that Kana will reflect on her behavior, her parents pack her off to her mother's ancestral home in Japan for the summer. There, Kana spends hours under the hot sun tending to her family's pecan orange groves. Kana's mixed heritage makes it hard to fit in at first, especially under the critical eye of her tradition-bound grandmother, who has never accepted Kana's father. But as the summer unfolds, Kana gets to know her relatives, Japan, and village culture, and she begins to process the pain and guilt she feels about the tragedy back home. Then news about a friend sends her world spinning out of orbit all over again. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good, so I highly recommend picking this one up. Let me do the other two I won from Random Buzzers first. I also won No God But God, The Origins and Evolution of Islam. This is from Riza Asian, I believe. Oh, maybe it's Aslan. They're not Asian. My bad. I'm not going to read the back of this because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically about a girl that's Islamic and just talking about being Islamic and kind of figuring out what the Islamic faith is all about. So it's pretty short. It's under 200 pages. Actually, it's a lot less than 200 pages. It's only 140 pages. So the writing is pretty small, but it's a short book. And then next, also from Random Buzzards, I won the ARC of the Iron Thorn by Caitlin Kittredge, which I was really excited. I believe this actually came out today. It was supposed to come out the 11th, but it's just released today. I'll read the back of this. It's dystopian, and it's also steampunk, I believe, is the genre for this. But in the city of Lovecraft, the proctors rule in and a great engine turns below the streets. The necrovirus is blamed for Lovecraft's epidemic of madness, for the strange and eldritch creatures that roam after dark, and for everything that the proctors deem heretical. Wow, this is like a mouthful. Anyways, and for Aof Grayson, time is running out. Aof's family is unique in the worst way. Her mother and her older brother Conrad both went mad on their 16th birthdays, and now nearing her own 16th birthday, Aof is trying to pretend that her fate can be different. Her future seems bleak until one day she receives a letter that simply reads, "Find the witch's alphabet, save yourself." Aof knows the letter is from Conrad, but the last time she saw her brother was the day he lost his mind and attacked her. Could it be that he is sane somewhere and warning her to get out while she can, or is the note simply a message from a rambling madman? To save herself, Aof must find her brother, and to do that, she must leave Lovecraft and venture into a world of night creatures and dark family secrets before the clock winds down and she too succumbs to the necrovirus. So yeah, that's this. And once again, I was really looking forward to reading this. And it's actually a pretty thick book. It's just under 500 pages. Yeah, it's like 492. Okay. Next, I went to Borders. My store nearest to me is one of the ones that is closing, unfortunately. So I ended up picking up 4 books. Everything was only 20% off so far, so I plan on going back when the sale gets a little bit more, but I didn't want everything to be picked over. So first of all, I got Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Everybody pretty much knows about this series. It's the first one. I haven't delved into it because I've actually had pretty bad luck with vampire books. But yeah, everybody says these are a must-read, so I decided to pick it up. I've been wanting it for a while. Next, I picked up Purge by Sarah Darer Littman. I actually won an ARC of her new book that's coming out this summer, and it was really good. So I've been wanting to pick up more of her books, and this book, she also has Life After, which is this one right here, if you can see it, which I also want to pick up. They had it at Borders. I just didn't want to go too crazy. And this book's pretty short, too. It's 228 pages. And obviously, it's about a girl that has bulimia. I'll read the back of this one because it's not as popular, I don't believe. Jana Ryman hates throwing up, so why does she binge eat and then stick her fingers down her throat several times a day? That's what the doctors and psychiatrists at Golden Slopes hope to help her discover. But first, Janie must survive everyday conflicts between the barfers and the starvers. Attempts by the head psychiatrist to fish painful memories out of her emotional waters and shift into friendships and alliances among the kids in the ward. In order to get better, Janie must talk about things she's admitted to no one, not even herself, in a daring journey to make herself well again. So it sounds really good. I actually might start reading this one next. I just finished The Body Finder a little while ago, so I think I might start this one next. I also picked up XVI by Julia Carr. This is a debut novel, as well as I didn't mention, but The Iron Thorn is also a debut novel for this year. So both of these count for the challenge. But yeah, XVI, I'm sure you guys all know what this one is about. Pretty much when you turn 16, you get a tattoo. And they say it's for your protection, blah, 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 blah. But yeah. And last but not least, I got Rosebush by Michelle Jaffe. This is also a 2011 debut. Pretty much this girl wakes up in a rose bush and is paralyzed and has no idea how she got there. So yeah, it sounds really good. And on the back, there's a quote by Nancy Holder. And she wrote, "Beautiful, sly, and brilliant. I stayed up until 5 a.m. trying to figure out the secret. It was a shocker. More Michelle Jaffe." So I'm looking forward to reading this one. And then last but not least, the last 2 books I got, I won off I Eat Words channel on YouTube. And I received Meg Cabot's Vanish. This is a bind-up, and this one includes books 1 and 2, When Lightning Strikes, and Codename Cassandra. So there's that one. And then I also received the second bind-up of Vanished, which has books 3 and 4, which is Safe House and Sanctuary. So, yeah. So that's it. Hopefully I can get this up with no music being on it, but that's it. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye!